Resident Evil 7 is a first-person shooter horror game developed by Capcom and released in February of 2014. This game is a beloved title by the Resident Evil series and continues to make waves in the horror genre to this day. It even sparked the subsequent Resident Evil 8 Village, which was another beloved title to most Resident Evil fans. I decided to get all the Steam achievements for this game just to see how great it is and what the game had to offer. This game has 58 total achievements, and some are very easy, having you just open a door, and some are literally the hardest achievements ever in some video games, having you beat the hardest possible difficulty with AI that can one-shot you and send you back to a save 10 minutes beforehand. So, join me for this introspective dive into one of the most controversial yet successful Resident Evil games ever created in this decade. You then arrive in Dulvey, Louisiana, and you get the simple achievement of just showing up to the party. You wander around for a little bit more until you find this old, dilapidated house that looks like it hasn't been lived in numerous years. Then you find a very suspicious tape in which you throw it into the VCR to see what's really going on. This was a VHS left by the previous people who tried to explore this house for a late night TV show that probably no one would ever watch in their entire lives.
Bring the boom! Alright, yes. Bring the boom.
And following the cameraman Clancy, who in most of the DLCs will be the one participating in most of the fun activities that the Baker household has to offer. Then you find your cameraman Blair Witched onto the wall, and everything takes a dark turn from this point out. Learning of the secret passage, Ethan walks through and then slowly crawls his way through the underdark of the basement until he finds his beloved wife Mia, which he had come to rescue.
Thank God I found you. It's me. It's Ethan.
Ethan? Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Then the player at this point slowly starts to figure out that something is not right in this
We
household.
need to go now!
You slowly creep your way through the house, and then, upon inspection, you find Mia absolutely crip walking up the stairs. Mia impersonates Julius Caesar's best friends and absolutely tries to stab Ethan at least 12 times.
Yeah. Wait! Wait!
Man, Ethan, you might need to put a little Neosporin on that. Your wife then goes full tilt schizo.
Way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone!
Then she promptly comes back to mollywop you for the second time in a row, but Ethan this time has a little secret up its sleeve, and it's called a literal hatchet.
Here's Johnny.
Then, after she comes back from dying, you start to realize that maybe you can't kill her.
You shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
And this point is actually probably one of the best opening scenes in the game, but viewer discretion is advised. This does not end pretty for Ethan. You then proceed upstairs to get away from this woman who literally just cut your hand off. You find this cool 1911 pistol, and then you decide it's time to get to work. Mia then roleplays as a home intruder, and you, a well-armed Texan. You then kill her, in quotes, for the second time in the game.
Who killed Hannibal?
Jack then proceeds to knock you out, and this starts Resident Evil 7.
Come on. Don't you die on us now. You have work to do.
You then get to meet the Baker family and all their quirky little splendor. And you get to participate in fun family activities such as who can eat the knife for the longest.
Bet it's that cop again.
Goddamn pigs. I'm coming back for you.
You then look around for a key to use on the hatch to get away from Jack, who is currently pursuing you in the house. This then leads to the laundry room, where you can actually find your loot. Then you find the deputy in the garage.
Doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
It's my job. Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my question.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Wait!
Then you proceed to fight Jack in a little whimsy and fun garage fight where he gets in the car, runs around, catches on fire, and then blows up. Then, in an act that would make a 1980s Temu steelworker blush, Jack takes his own life. Just like me in the last section, Jack comes straight back from the dead after taking his own life.
My little girl has given us a gift.
Jack then comes back a third time to show you another reason of why he can't die. And then you proceed to stun him and run away to the main area. Then, over time, you learn to pick up these little dog heads, which fit the main door in the house. Then, the only place to head now is downstairs to find the last dog head. And then you have to unlock these morgue doors, which secretly unlock the final end morgue door, which lets you grab the key. Then you unlock this door, which actually leads to the dissection room. And then you finally see the last dog head, but then Jack swiftly grabs it off the shelf. Then you see it suspiciously hanging up, and grab it thinking all is well, and then Jack puts his big meaty hands on your face and kicks you down into a pit. Then a total boss fight ensues. You then shoot Jack a million times. He says you'll never leave the house, and he pops like a big red water balloon, and his little legs kick up and walk around on the floor. You then escape the room using a chainsaw on a metal bar, which I don't think would work in real life, but this is a video game. And then you finally head back upstairs to the main door. Then, unlocking this door gives you the achievement, You Ain't Getting Away, which you escape into the yard. Then you get a call by Zoe telling you that you need a serum to cure her and Mia.
As long as you're not too far gone.
Then finally you go to the old house to find parts of the serum. Then you find Mia for a second time.
I want some answers.
I know, you're right, and I always wanted to tell you, but I can only remember a little, and the rest is just gone.
As soon as you leave the Mia cutscene, you bump into Marguerite, which promptly tells you to F off. Also, killing Marguerite in this section, in quotes, lets you get the achievement, Back Off Miss B. Then, you find Marguerite one more time, which she decides to push you down a flight of stairs into a tar pit. Then you fight off Marguerite and she falls into the bottom of the pit. She then transforms into what I can only assume is a skinwalker and runs away with the lantern key. You have to kill Marguerite, and she finally drops the lantern key, which you can use to get the serum part.
Fucking stay dead, okay?
After grabbing the part of the antidote, you have to run all the way back to the trailer in the middle section of the game.
We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help.
After you realize that Lucas is on the other end, Zoe has been kidnapped along with Mia. You then have to find two separate key cards, one red and one blue.
Oh my god.
Lucas then decides that he wants to put you in his little fun house for an experiment. But this dude literally just looks like a soy jack. Lucas drops a piece of Wile E. Coyote dynamite into your little puzzle and he tries to kill you. You successfully fend him off and he gets really pissed.
Mia.
Grabbing the second and the last piece of the antidote, Ethan finally has the items to make the serum, so he saves Mia and Zoe.
Right here. There should be enough, right?
It would make them fast enough. Well, then,
That's called subtle foreshadowing.
Daddy's coming.
good. There's enough for two. Hey, one of those is mine.
Jack regenerates from a pair of khaki shorts on the ground and comes at you for the 18th millionth time for another boss fight. The only way to actually kill Jack once and for all is to use the one out of the two serums that you have acquired to kill him. I think this was a tremendous waste, but whatever, the game's silly. This is a silly game.
there's only one left.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left.
This is quite possibly one of the worst scenes in the game. Since this is my final playthrough of the game, I chose Mia for the canonical effect.
It's fucking hell.
This is my home. Apparently I belong here.
Belong here. I'm sorry. She just said that in such a dumb way. I just have to comment on that. I'm doing the voiceover right now, dude. That's just so stupid.
There won't be anyone left to help.
Is that the boat? How the fuck did that get here?
You didn't get your achievement, you better start running for escaping from the Baker family home.
What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
You wake up as Mia on the shore, and you get to actually play the final section of the game as Mia. Ethan is probably kidnapped, and you have to go and find him in this rusty old boat. You have Vietnam-era flashbacks where you see all of the workers dying horrendous China Live Leak deaths.
You were right.
Mia then sends out a message, which we saw in the beginning of the game, warning Ethan not to come and find her.
Is that if you get this, stay away.
Also, low-key, I think that is probably one of the most brutal kills I've seen in any video game. That actually gave me a visceral guttural reaction when I played the game for the first time.
No, Evie. We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never be a family.
Then I don't need you anymore.
For the next achievement, you literally have to attach a bomb to an enemy to get... That's a spicy meatball. Once you get all the pelican coins in a normal playthrough, you get the achievement, Pelicans in Your Pocket. Mia then discovers Ethan, but Ethan has a really cool flashback of the Bakers pre-transformation, which I thought was a amazing touch.
Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas. Right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan. Free my family. Please.
Mia digs Ethan out of his juicy sarcophagus and then gives Ethan the antidote to kill Evelyn once and for all.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life.
As Ethan in the mines, you go and you make the necrotoxin to finally kill Evelyn once and for all. Then at this point in the playthrough, I got the Devils in the Details where you read all the files. You find Evelyn in the old house, and she tries to use her psychic powers to keep you away. After you stab her with a necrotoxin, you actually discover Evelyn's true identity in the Baker household, which was actually the old woman from behind the scenes the entire time.
Everyone hates me.
Getting absolutely wombled into the air, Ethan wakes up and then has to battle this absolute monstrosity that no normal person would actually fight in a video game. But it's awesome nonetheless. Check it out. killing Evelyn then ends the Resident Evil 7 main campaign. This earns multiple achievements during the game's completion. This is the honorable mention of all the achievements I got during the main campaign during my initial playthroughs. Then, it's on to the DLCs of Resident Evil 7. The Resident Evil 7 DLCs add on to the already horrifying main campaign. You follow Clancy and other side characters to delve deeper into the Baker household before and after the event. With that said, the rest of the Steam achievements for this game are in the DLCs. Let's begin. For beating the Nightmare DLC, you get Dead by Dawn and Sleepless in Dulvey. This game mode was actually a lot of fun. It's just a nice survival game mode. It's very easy to digest. Then the next one is Bedroom, where you have 2 achievements. One called Like Mommy Used to Make, and the other one Ratcatcher. Ratcatcher is kind of just a meme overall, I would say. Then you have 21, which is literally just gambling simulator, where you have to win all the different game modes. Each of them harder than the next, Survival Plus being the hardest. Then you have Daughters. There's only 2 achievements in Daughters. One is the bad ending, and one is the true actual Ethan ending. Then you have Jack's 55th birthday. First of all, listen to how groovy this is. Second of all, there's 3 achievements for this. One where you have a 10-minute time bonus, one where you S-rank all the missions, and another where you somehow find all the food items, which really isn't hard, but there's also food combinations. Then you have Ethan Must Die, which, I mean, this sounds like a Dark Souls soundtrack, listen. Yeah, it's an absolute Dark Souls soundtrack. You only have 1 achievement for this game mode, but this game mode made me so pissed. It is literally so hard. Like, it's probably the hardest game mode that they have to offer right now. Even the intro sound is Ethan dying. Then the next DLC is Chris and his adventures after the Baker household. You play as Chris to earn the next achievements.
Game over.
That was an absolutely dope line by Chris. I'm going back and editing anyways.
To find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can... Okay, that worked. Gonna be some pissed computer techs up here, but...
From your river. What's the sit rep?
The facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
Then I'm out of here. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
This earns you the 2 achievements, You're a Hero Now, and Mission Complete. Good job, Chris. You did it. The next DLC follows Joe, Jack's Chad brother. This DLC takes place deep in the Dulvey Swamp after the incident of RE7. This gives you a total of 6 achievements, finishing out the game and completing all of the DLCs total. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope the video was somewhat enjoyable. And here, I'm going to edit right after this, is the ending of Joe's campaign. Enjoy.
Farewell from the family, brother. Zoe. Zoe, hang in there. You're gonna be all right now. Zoe? Zoe! Wake up, Zoe!
Joe,
What happened to her? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. It's all over now. Go, 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 go! Don't move! Get your hands up! Get down!
Weapons down! Weapons down! It's all right. You must be Zoe Baker.
Who the hell's asking?
Chris Redfield. Been looking all over for you. We're here to help.
I was trapped with those monsters for 3 years. All of them trying to kill me. I can't believe it's finally over.
You gotta know. Deep down somewhere, they were still your family. And they loved you. Especially your daddy. Even in his final days.
We found her. She's a tough kid. Yeah, of course. Hang on. Someone wants to speak to you.
Zoe. Zoe, are you there?
It's you. I don't believe it. You actually made it.
We both did.
You didn't forget about me.
I told you I'd send help. And I always keep my promises.
Thank you, Ethan.